this is Scotch, one half of Sour Mash and Scotch. Thank you for taking the time out of your busy day to check out my latest video. As always, please hit that subscribe button below and ring that bell to always get notifications of newly posted content. If you've done that much, don't get shy now, feel free to leave a comment or two. YouTube loves comments, and we do anything around here to please the YouTube algorithm gods. In today's video, I'm going to need you to do something for me. Relax, relax. It's nothing illegal or perverted. You're just going to have to trust me. Now, close your eyes and let your mind drift back to your last, most precious Battleground memory. There you are, with your closest friends, laughing, basking in tales of heroism and grandeur, reliving the glory of one-sided curb stompings, where honor and conquest points were falling upon you like the gentle rains of Elwyn Forest. The Battleground timer lets you know that 10 seconds remain before the gates open, and you can storm the field of battle once more. Then, to your absolute horror, one schmuck yells in all caps,
"Hey guys, let's rush the docks."
And then your Battleground experience is ruined. I pray to the gaming gods every night that Blizzard will one day once again give us the ability to make pre-made epic Battleground groups, but until then we just have to hope that the majority of those we run with in a random grouping has some semblance of what the hell is going on in whatever Battleground you're in. For the Isle of Conquest, there are set strategies for both Horde and Alliance, and if your team sticks to the plan, you're almost guaranteed a win every single time. Let's take a look at the map, shall we? On the northern side of the Isle, you'll see the Horde Keep, with the Alliance Keep opposite to the south. To the west lie the docks, and to the east, up on an overlook, is the hangar. Directly in the middle of the map is the workshop. You'll also see the quarry to the southeast, and the refinery to the northwest. Ignore these two things. They mean nothing and will be a waste of time. Just in case you're new to this Battleground, or need some clarification, here's a rundown of what each of these locations do. The docks, once controlled, will allow the controlling faction the ability to pilot catapults and glaive throwers. The workshop, once controlled, will allow you to build and pilot demolishers and siege engines. The hangar will allow you to board your faction's gunship and circle the enemy keep, while blasting their gates with cannons and or parachuting down inside the enemy walls. The objective is to reduce your enemy's reinforcements to zero by killing opposing team members or breaking into the enemy keep and killing the opposing general. This Battleground is stupid easy and stupid fun as long as you follow the right plan. If you don't, your liver is going to take a pounding or you'll die of alcohol poisoning first. I don't want that on my conscience, so here's what you need to do. If you're playing as the Alliance, you have the easier job. As soon as the battle begins, race out of your northern gate and head over to the docks and take control. Once the glaive throwers spawn, grab them all, there should be 3 of them, and drive them to this point on the map. It's a small point overlooking the chasm between you and the western Horde Keep gate. From this position, you're well out of range of the Horde cannons on their walls, and you simply sit there and spam attack the western gate. You will also need to dedicate at least half of your forces to protecting the glaive throwers. This is the most important thing you will do. Protect the glaive throwers and you win. The Horde, even controlling the workshop and the hangar, will not be able to out-DPS the glaive throwers. As long as you protect them, you will breach the enemy gates first. If you really want to piss off the Horde, send a group of 5 down to defend your keep walls. Just taking out 1 or 2 of their vehicles is like sliding down a razor blade into a bucket of alcohol to them. Once the gates come down, get inside, take control of the keep, get upstairs, and hammer away at Overlord Agmar. If you are playing as Horde, you have a couple more things you have to do to ensure victory. First of all, do not try to take the docks first. I can't underscore this enough. The Alliance base is closer to the docks. They will get there first. You will then walk into a buzzsaw and waste precious time. Your job is to take the workshop and the hangar because you're going to need both. One would think that controlling 2 assets with the ability to break into the enemy keep would be enough, but one would be wrong. The Horde has to split their forces into at least 3 groups. One group for the hangar, and using the cannons on the airship to blast the Alliance's eastern gate. One group to control and hold the workshop, so demolishers and siege engines can also blast the Alliance's eastern gate. and finally a sizable enough group to destroy the Alliance glaive throwers. This is absolutely paramount to Horde victory. If you do not destroy the glaive throwers, you will lose. As I mentioned earlier, the glaive throwers can simply out-DPS the Horde vehicles and the airship because they have zero downtime. The gunship circles the enemy base once and then has about a half a minute stoppage time where it does absolutely nothing. That time spent back at the base can feel like an eternity, and they can easily gain an 8 to 10% lead on your west gate if those glaives are firing non-stop. If you can kill the glaive throwers, you can win. Here are two asides that can also help you and your team. The first is that if you control the airship, you can parachute into the enemy keep and run bombs to the gate to help destroy it. They don't do a lot of damage, but every little bit helps. Keep in mind, you don't want everyone jumping off the airship, you want all those cannons manned so they can keep blasting the gate. The second thing is please note that you need to focus fire one gate. Don't spread your DPS around to multiple gates. If you're the Horde, you need to be hitting the eastern gate of the Alliance. If you're the Alliance, you need to be blasting the western gate of the Horde keep. Focus, focus, focus. Blizzard has already announced that the Isle of Conquest is going to see some changes in 9.0.5. I've looked at the blue post for the changes and it confuses the hell out of me. Not the actual changes themselves, but the stated reasons why the changes were implemented. Here's the first line. These changes are intended to discourage base rushing and have all control points be important, not just the hangar. I don't get that at all. The docks are the most important part, or specifically either protecting or destroying the glaive throwers to winning this battleground. The other adjustments are increasing the health of glaive throwers by 40%, Alliance and Horde commanders' health increased by 50%, Demolisher health increased by 25%, Catapult health increased by 100%, and the siege damage required to break down keep walls and gates has been increased by 20%. To be honest, the plans presented here should remain intact regardless of these changes. It will now take players longer to kill the glaive throwers, but the importance of doing so has increased along with their health. Notice the damage output of the controllable vehicles remains unchanged. So even when 9.0.5 goes live, stick to these plans depending on what faction you're playing, and you'll be just fine. Remember, if you're the Alliance, take the docks and protect the glaive throwers at all costs. If you're the Horde, take everything else and throw whatever you have at the glaive throwers to ensure their destruction. In the midst of all the swearing and rage fits, also try to have a little fun. That's it, my friends. I had to get that off my chest. There's nothing more frustrating than slamming your face against a brick wall in PvP. Thank you again for taking the time to watch this video. My name is Scotch, one half of Sour Mash and Scotch. Please don't forget to like this video, leave a few comments, and most importantly, subscribe to my channel. Have a good one, and I hope to see you again soon. Until next time.